Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone. I'm here to present my internship graduation. Okay, first of all, the introduction. My name is Gerald Akbar. You can call me Gerald for short. I'm currently a third year student at Institute of Technology Bandung. I'm studying computer science. My role here at Bukit Vista is as a backend developer intern. Okay, so first up in the agenda is what operational work I did as an intern. For the first 3 weeks of my internship, I participated in the guest squad, which is handling guests and communicating with partners, handling complaints and requests, etc. Uh, it was a really interesting experience for me because I don't think I'll ever get another chance like that. It's very unique. And also, while doing that, I also have to keep with hospitality standards set by Bukit Vista and also my supervisors, which helped me a lot and helped me improve my skills, I guess. Uh, for the other 2 months of my internship, I was a part of the product development team. As a backend developer, I developed server side and scripting backend queries for our product needs. Those scripts include, bug fixing the existing programs or creating and optimizing the new endpoints or features, and also some unit testing to test the functionality of the program. Okay, here are some of the projects that I participated in. The first one is extra services improvement. While at Bukit Vista, our operations team can handle some requests, such as requests for transportation for guests to get picked up at the airport or get picked up at their hotel to go to the beach or to a temple, etc. So the problem was it takes a long time for the operations team to handle one transportation request because the process is quite tedious. There's a lot of things to go through, and there's a lot of sources where you have to find the right prices for each of the conditions. It's a bit of a problem. Okay, so here is the flow before there's any improvement. So the guest would make their request, and the hosting team will fill in the details while asking the guests about the details, and then they would manually find the price in multiple tables scattered across different platforms, and then after that they have to negotiate the drivers if the price is right, and then if it is, then finally they can confirm the order to the guest. So the solution to fix this problem from the product development team was to automate the prices. So we have a set price from each area in Bali. So for example, like to Uluwatu to Bingin, it's a different price from a different destination. And then the second one is to utilize the guest portal, because so the guests can make their requests and fill in the details by their own, and then it reduced the workload of the hosting team. And then once the guests fill in their details, they will the formatted message of their details would be sent to the hosting team via Slack channel. So here's the new flow of the consultation request. So the guest will access the guest portal, and then they wouldn't need to negotiate prices because the prices would be adjusted according to the ones in our database. And then after they completed filling in their details and destination, the request format will be sent to Slack where the hosting team can access it and send it to the drivers. Then after that, the hosting team just needs to send it back to the guest. So it can. So I think this reduced the workload of our operations team quite significantly. So these are the results. On the left side, you can see the formatted message for a guest request. Our hosting team will be notified if there is any. So they can just copy and paste the details right here and then send it via WhatsApp to our drivers. And then on the right side is actually the guest portal platform where guests can fill in their details and where they would like to be picked up, when, what date, etc. Okay. Okay, so the next one is bug fixes. Uh, I actually did like a lot more than these, but I think these two can paint a good picture of what I did. The first one is automatic goodbye message. So at first it wasn't working because there's a missing piece in the code. So you will have to customize the message on your own and pick a template based on I guess origin of this video shown in the slide, and then after that the message would be shown. So after doing some fixes in the backend code, uh, when guest is checked out, it automatically generates a goodbye message for the guests according to their origins and their feeling about their stay. Oh, sorry. And the second one is on the service provider page. There was a problem with signing up, and because you cannot sign up or you cannot change the status and everything. This was due to a missing piece of data structures in the backend code. So after a few fixes, now you can add services, and you can also change this service provider status to active or inactive, and it will be saved to the database. Seen on the screen. Yep. Okay. Last one is unit testing. Unit testing is basically testing, all parts of the code. Don't do it less function, but what I implemented here was just testing the response of some of the endpoints that we use in Bukit Vista. So here are the results on the left. As you can see, there's some failed cases, but that's not due to uh, fault logic, but that's just because I didn't have access to a certain database. Also, I implemented some unit testing methods for the patch, put, and delete HTTP protocols, so other developers can use those methods if they need to. Okay, things I've learned here in Bukit Vista. First up is soft skills. Okay, first up is time management, because while interning here, I was also a student, which have classes like about 20 hours a week, I guess. It really taught me, how to balance my work, how to balance my studies, because during those classes, I also have tests, quizzes, assignments. So it really taught me how to manage my time and finish all my assignments in school and in Bukit Vista punctually. Second one is communication. Due to 3 weeks in guest squad, I think what taught me most about communications, because handling complaints and handling requests from partners. I think that really taught me how to speak with people, how to express your ideas without, how to express like strictness without having to make the other guy angry or offended. It's a really hard but unique experience. And also, while before going to product development team, I also have to pitch some of new development ideas and improvements. So that was pretty interesting as well. And on the right side, you can see a slide of presentation I did when I was a host on the all hands meeting. I tried to find the documentation, but I guess it's after 3 months, so it's already gone. Sorry. Okay, next up is technical skills. Mainly technical skills is programming skills in general. So in here, I learned so much about software development and programming, such as writing clean and documented code, maintaining quality and conventions, and other libraries in JavaScript that are used for different occasions, like Diversify for dependency injection in a object-oriented design program, and Chai for unit testing in JavaScript. That's really unique. And also debugging. It's maybe it's weird that I mentioned debugging in here, but I think the experience of debugging someone else's program is a whole different experience than debugging your own, because you kind of have to understand it and analyze it first. It's just a different experience. Okay, so some of the core values that I think stood out the most is details matter. Either in guest squad or product development, details does really matter, because one wrong detail can lead to like one bad decision, and that decision can lead to a chain of bad decisions. So uh, I kind of have to be careful, but also not too careful that it takes a long time. So yeah, I just needed to be very detailed about my work here. So that's one. And then the second one is never settle. Mainly, I learned this in product development. My mentor, Karobin, I feel like he has a really in-depth knowledge of this core value, because while I was doing my work, he always gives reviews that you know it's not it's like for me to improve myself and also improve the quality of the program that I write. So I think yeah, I think from now on I'll start thinking like him, that even the best uh, written code program or technology can always have improvements. And then the last one is don't assume, use data, because uh, yeah, it actually correlates with details matter, because if we don't use data and we start assuming cases and what would happen, uh, most of the time it would be a wrong decision to do that, because yeah, in reality you have to stick to data, either that you're handling complaints or you want something to improve. It's a really important aspect of this company. Okay, I think that's all of my internship graduation program. I hope you guys like to hear me talk for the last few minutes. Thank you for your attention. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you so much, Mr. Gerald, for giving the amazing presentation that you have given us. Oh, actually, I just quite amazed. Yeah, I I work at the hosting as a part timer, and I use a lot of guest portal. Then, but I didn't really know that you actually developed it. So thank you very much for making our work is so much easier at the hosting part. Okay. First of all, I would like to give the floor to his mentor. Actually, his mentor from Bukit Vista is here right now. Mr. Robin, are you with us today? Hello, Kak Robin.
Halo, halo.
Okay. Hello, okay, Kak Robin, would you like to give some comments or maybe say congrats and words to Gerald after his presentation, please?
Oke. Congrats buat Gerald, buat internnya udah berapa bulan? 3 ya?
Iya kak.
Iya, 3 bulan. Udah belajar banyak tadi ya di Bukit Vista soal technical skill dan soft skill. Ditingkatkan lagi, lebih giat lagi belajarnya. Good luck for your next journey.
Oke, thank you
Thank you.
kak.